Hello. Thank you so much for joining me again. It is Saturday, May 11th, and it is time for another garden update. First thing that I would like to discuss is the fact that I didn't get a lot done this week. Not surprising. Last Saturday and Sunday, we had a storm blow through. And it made things cold. In fact, it froze 7 of the 8 tomatoes that I had planted, so I've got to replant those this next week. It froze my volunteer zucchini, so I'll be putting in more zucchini because I do believe this next week is supposed to be warmer. And, you know, I did throw caution to the wind and nature slapped me in the face, so I have been more cautious. Not to mention I don't like going out when it's cold and working in the garden. However, that being said, I did get some things done. There was some mowing and mulching and some cleaning because I have all sorts of detritus and trash around this place that I'm trying to get rid of. Now, if I could get rid of, if I could get rid of the litterers, that would make a big difference. However, I will continue the battle to make this place look like an actual garden instead of a weed patch that I've mowed over. So, first thing, urine to kill bindweed. I have a lovely little clip that shows some very dead bindweed. Here it is. So I started pouring urine on this spot on Saturday. This is Tuesday morning and it's already showing signs of dying. I'm hoping that maybe the frost has even helped speed it up a little bit. Don't know, but gonna keep going until it's done. Alrighty, it is Saturday, May 11th. It has been 1 week since I started pouring urine on this bindweed. It was actually done by Thursday, but here it is, just as brown as can be. So I started pouring it on this next door, and you can see how it's already starting after 3 days to crisp and brown around the edges. And I find it interesting that the other weeds don't seem to be quite as affected by it. So, intriguing. But there it is, bindweed gone. Secondly, sunken beds. I did actually get one of them dug out. It still needs some work because I need to make sure that it's level and clean and that, I'm not going to have water pooling at one end and not the other because it is on a slope. But I did it. I got the first one dug out. So I will continue working on that this week as well as the other one. And here is a clip showing that. All right, well, here is the progress that I have made on these sunken beds. This one's actually dug out. I am going to have to let it dry because it rained last night, and then I'm going to smooth it out a little bit, see areas I might need to, remove a little bit more dirt or whatnot. But I'm making progress. It's going to be exciting. I'll show it to you next when I start putting compost in or grass clippings or mulch or whatever it is I have available. And thirdly, I have another clip of the wash. I looked at the video and I realized that I really didn't show it well. But also, if you look on a map, it is called Sungabi Creek, which I find interesting. I had no clue it had a name until a few years ago. But in seeking a name for my place and garden business, I decided to incorporate that into it. So I have decided upon the gardens at Sungabi Creek, also known as Sungabi Gardens. I think that'll be easier when I'm, doing business to just say Sungabi Gardens. But I also repurposed an old blog and changed it from the Abundant Homestead to the Gardens at Sungabi Creek, where I will not only be posting the videos I make, but also other information, gardening information, pics and whatnot of what's going on here in the gardens. So I'm excited about that. This is a good thing. And that is our update for the garden this week. Almost. I almost forgot. I did plant some seeds. I put in some spinach and some cabbage seeds. Okay, that's it for the update this week. Anyway, thank you so much for coming and joining me, and I really appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.